SG Hydro, what's good, bro? Let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up, y'all. Let's get the likes up. Who we got in the building? We got SD Hydro, Steve Hall. I'll walk him down. Big Baby Sports. Go subscribe to Big Baby Sports. Good interview with Byron Scott. We got Johnny. We got Dre, East Coast Laker fan. Stone Cold, Trayvon James, Fly G, Antonio, Trone, Man Boy, the veteran, Eric Kwan. Let's go. Mustafa. Let's go. We're going to get it in today, boy. We got, how long we got for this live? The game at 9. We got an hour and a half. We got an hour and a half to get busy. That's enough time to get busy. The key is hitting the likes. When you hit the like button, this way a lot of people be on. A lot of people say they ain't getting a notification. So this way we could be good. We got Ashima Brown, Mr. Andrew. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. We in the building. Let's go. Let's go. Yo, did any of y'all see the video I just did with about Mike Buzenholzer getting fired? Did y'all see it? I just did a video. If y'all can, if y'all didn't see it, y'all go watch it real quick and hit that like button on that video. Let it grow. See, I be wanting to do a lot of other videos, but it's like when I do certain videos, y'all see the title, don't click on it. Support is, if I say Ring Around the Rosie, I would love for you guys to sit there and even if you don't watch the whole thing, give your boy a minute and click and hit the like button. Because it makes me, it gives me motivated. It's a lot of stuff I be want to talk about. And sometimes I don't want to be redundant and keep saying like the same like Laker type of talk. Especially if I know I'm going to go live or something. So I don't be want to do 4 or 5 videos on the Lakers. I don't want to do all that. So it helps when you know, you guys, no matter what I talk about, even if it's something that y'all not into, if it be football or something, y'all say, fuck it. I'm just gonna just Kareem, bam, hit the like, and that be it. You know what I'm saying? And watch it for a minute. Give your boy 60 seconds. You know what I mean? It helps, man. It really do helps. You know, that's the support I need also. You know, Dre, Shima, Greg Brown said they seen it. Mustafa said he didn't get a notification. He said he found out on Twitter. Eric Kwan, YouTube definitely be bugging. Yeah, I want to get into that before I let Empire Jeff was good, bro. I want to get into that before I start letting people up real quick, man. I don't like that, man. Um, yeah. Wow. He said he don't see me in the speed no more. Black Mamba. He don't see me in the speed no more. Jay Morris, what's good? Expectation Media Company, what up? Lakers, Jarrell Franklin, what up? Big Neff Network. Yeah, Daniel Berry, what up? Jay. Yeah, Eric said just feel like the organizations don't care no more when they make moves. They don't. They don't. These organizations, man, they quick to blame like the coach. If you look at that Milwaukee series, you could see it was a need. You had nothing, and I don't get it. Out of 15 players, you let me sit behind a GM. Let me be a GM. I don't give a fuck what team it is. I guarantee you, I'm gonna have. We might, let's say we're not winning because my team too young, or maybe some salary situation may be in the way of me building. But it's certain ingredients you need on your team. You'll never fail. You'll never fail. He said Memphis coach better get fired. He shouldn't. He shouldn't get fired. He shouldn't get fired. Like, my thing is this. Angie Bernard, what up? The other fishing channel, what's good? My thing is this. You don't forget how to coach. I think if you just lose your team and your team just, if you have no control over, like for instance, Nick Nurse and what's his name? Boozer, they recently kind of won a championship. This is the difference between now and back in the days. I guess because the social media, the Twitter, and all this stuff there. I think because all that stuff, I think plays a part why teams make a decision. And this is what I don't like about a lot of teams. I'm gonna go in, and I just need y'all just listen to me, because y'all know when I go live and I let y'all up, I let y'all rock. So this is gonna be my time. So I'm a rock for a little while, let y'all up, and I always let y'all just rock. I fall back because that's your time. Really, when I go live, it's mostly about y'all when I let y'all up. So I'm gonna let y'all up. So to stay tight, but I just got some things I want to say real quick. Now, this is my thing and the issue I have with today's NBA. A lot of times, today's NBA, you got a lot of these new ownerships and things like that. My thing is, them guys there, they let the media too much influence them. They let the media influence them. And you clearly can see it. Like, you have a whole organization in Memphis. They love that. I remember when Robert Parra, because I like Robert Parra, he's Memphis owner. He's young. Robert Parra probably like 43 or something like that. Young guy, Robert Parra. He's a tech guy, super rich, worth like about $5 billion. Young guy. I think he owned the Grizzlies at 35. I believe he's like 35 when he owned the Grizzlies. We've been owning them for probably like 8 to 10 years. I can't remember exactly when he bought the team. But Robert Parra is a young guy. I like him. So I saw him. I can't remember exactly when it was. I saw him. I followed him, and he was talking about, and they were saying how he's young, his team, and he was kind of endorsing it. Like, yeah, this is last year. And he was saying, yeah, the NBA is changed. You have to go with the times. He was talking about stuff like that, like move with the time and different things like that, like, upgrading arenas. He's just talking all that with some good stuff, cool. But Dylan Brooks and all this stuff, and he said he owned it. Yeah, he owned it 10 years ago. Yep. He was 35. He's 45 now. See, Eric Quan. See, this is why, let me tell y'all this, man. Anybody who not subscribed to this channel, anyone who not subscribed to this channel, you need to subscribe, because this channel, I might not be the biggest channel, but we definitely, by far, I will put everything on this channel. And we got by far the smartest people than any other channel. You go to other channel. I'm not saying this to gas you guys up, but I go on other people's channel because, like I said, I tell guys, and I be like, damn, I be wanting to support a lot of guys, like, go on their lives, but it'd be like, I move around a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I be real busy, and I move around a lot, right? But I support a lot of guys. I will go on your live. I will definitely watch your video. I'm definitely gonna hit the like button, but sometimes I can't go on the lives. But I see what's going on, and I look at the comment section. I look at the guys who, like, everybody have their regulars. Everybody have their crew. Like, a lot of you guys go on a lot of other channels, but it'd be a different. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, you got guys who may be on this channel, like, to go watch. But then you got, like, my guy, I know who, like, people who, like, you'll be like, oh, he's from Kareem channel, he's from Ticket channel, he's from, this channel, you know, people have they core guys or whatever, and nobody is basketball knowledge than this channel. Like it be so quick. Like Eric Kwan's and Eric Kwan is very knowledgeable about basketball. We used to sit there and talk trades and rookies and different things like that. I knew, I'm like, he said, yeah, 45 years old. He owned the Grizzlies when he was 35 years old. Robert Perra. You know what I mean? Got my boy Steve Holler. Steve Holler is a Phoenix Suns fan. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is this, man. It's my thing. Today's NBA, what I don't like, I like functional organizations. I don't like when you get heat from fans or media and you make decisions like that. What Memphis did to Dylan Brooks was totally out of pocket. What they did to Dylan Brooks was out of pocket. For one, 4 days after you come out, y'all act like he's a bum. He averaged 14 points, and he had some 30-point games. He had a lot of different things. And thank you, brother, East Coast Laker fan. Thanks, bro. I'm East Coast too, bro. New York in the building, Harlem. He's a solid player. My thing is with them, they could be like, I'll be honest. If I'm Memphis, you got to this is y'all. You cannot, even if he is a bum, but I wouldn't say I'm not bringing him back under no circumstance. You just don't do that. With a player been with you for 6 years, he been a starter. You just don't do that. If you're gonna get rid of him, get rid of him. When you do it like that, you're basically saying he to blame. And basically, what did he do? He beefed with another player, and he didn't show up. To be honest, Dylan Brooks averaged 10 points this series, right? What the most you was giving him? 14 points? The most you would have gave him, like if he averaged 14 points and shot 43% from the field, that's a decent series for Dylan Brooks. See, this is the problem. People, he arguing and he played like shit. Dylan Brooks never been like a good, but let's just be honest. LeBron didn't dominate. So it's not like, it's one thing he played like trash and LeBron just destroyed them. Then it's like double the trouble. He held his end on some way. He did held his end. But my thing is, it's not about that. This is about the social, the thing he been through, and y'all dragged him like that. If I'm a team, I don't want to go to Memphis. You don't handle business like that. You don't sit there and go, I'm not bringing him back under no circumstances. Just don't bring him back. Just don't bring him back. That's all I'm saying. That was strictly influence from the media. Now the same with Buzenhauser. Look at your team. I don't think Buzenhauser should have got fired. Chris Middleton never been the same since last year, right? His brother died in the middle of a series. You look at it, they team, you can see their flaws in their team. This man just recently won a championship for you. So a championship means nothing, really. A championship means nothing. You know what I'm saying? And me watching the Bucks, it don't look like they toned him out, that they just not listening. It's not that. Middleton is not the same. And I always say, Drew Holiday good, but Drew Holiday is, the minute you need him to be, hey, I need you to be, Drew Holiday not good enough when you be like, okay, Giannis is out for a couple days. Now I need you to average 22 points. He can't do that. He can't do that. So that is his what's the problem? Why when people say, he's a big he can't do that. Drew Holiday cannot do that. I don't like he says, you know how Drew Holiday is weird? Because he played hell of a defense, so it's kind of hard to sit there and say, he don't really give the effort, because it's hard, but his body, he's so nonchalant, he like this on defense. He don't be like you saw Jaylen Brown, the start of the game. Jaylen Brown, Harden had 45. Jaylen Brown smacked the floor like, what? He had the mask on his face. I like that. I like that. Jaylen Brown said, what? I like that. And y'all know I don't like Boston. I'm a Jaylen Brown fan because I just like his mindset. But he came with it. Drew Holiday don't do that. Like, I never see him. I understand that's not his personality. I'm going to get to what I'd say, right? The key to building a team, for one, do not overplay a role player. That's the main thing will get you kind of jammed. A superstar player, and he's really not a superstar, but a role player, overpaying a role player, you can't do. You know what I'm saying? When I mean overplay, I don't mean like of $1 million. Like, okay, well, he worth $12 million, but they give him 13. No, if he worth $12 million and you give him $21 million, that's a problem. You know what I'm saying? So the key to building a team, like the foundation of the team, you have to look for these things in players. Out of 15-man roster, one, you definitely need some athletes. You need some athletic guys. You need some athletic guys. Boom. You need some size. Teams be wanting to sit there and go small. No, have some size, right? Boom. You get a couple outside, got 15 roster spots. Some athletic guys. Boom. Boom. You need some young guys. You need some veterans. Now, the veterans you get, don't get the Adonis Haslam guys who just can't do nothing for you, just old. You get the veteran guys. See, now it's crazy because it could be a veteran guy that's 30 and been in the league 10 years. See, this is the difference between back in the days when I was coming up and to now. A guy, you can have a crafty veteran at 30. He been in the league 10 years. So you can get, when me and Elder used to have the Kareem and Elder show, and we was building the Lakers, Elder is always said, I don't want nobody over 30. And it's crazy because you can not have nobody over 30 and you could be in good spot. Normally you say that, you'd be like, nah, you may need a little crafty. A guy back in the days that's 30 years old may only been in the league 6 years. You know what I'm saying? And he still may have been good for like three out the 2 or 3 years. So now it's crazy because you could get a crafty veteran at 30. And you can have a team that's a bunch of 30, anywhere from guys, like you can have your real young guys, 22 years old, that you may need them for a couple minutes out the game. But you have guys 24 to 30, maybe 31, some athletes, some outside shooters, guys who can hit mid-range, and guys who can create their own shot, and guys who got the heart. Give me some guys who got some heart. If I'm in the front office and your heart pump Kool-Aid, you're not for me. I love gorillas. Like, you don't have to be that good. Like guys like Mark Smart is all right, but he's gorilla. I take Mark Smart any day of the week. Marcus Smart gonna make some plays. He's gonna do a lot of stupid shit. We know that Marcus Smart gonna do some dumb shit, but you know when it's time to get tough. Believe me, in the NBA, you can rough a series off. These guys is not hard. You can rough a series off. You got a couple gorillas on your team. You can rough a series off, not being that good. You can do that. You can rough a series off. So give me some shot blockers, some athletic guys, guys who could get their own shot. You know what I'm saying? You could get a lot of these guys. You know what I'm saying? That's why we'll help the show with Man Elder Show, and we're gonna start back and new improve with our super producer. The Korean show gonna be the next level show. Will be airing next week, and consistency because we have some technical difficulty. We're gonna have some definite and we're gonna have a draft show with my boy. He's gonna break down the draft. So I'm about to drop the link. You know what I'm saying? We got, you know what I mean, like an hour, a little over an hour. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be, whoever not subscribed to the channel, y'all know it gets better and better. Y'all know I've been busy. Elder been busy. Elder been handling a lot of stuff with his community. I've been busy, but you know what I'm saying? This is going to be crazy. And like I said, got the high-end production about to start back next week. super high in production. I don't give a shout out again to Empire Jeff for holding it down. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna do a lot of great things. So my thing is this, man. These teams do not know how to build a team. They don't know how to build a team. You get a functional coach, a relatable coach. You got to get a coach that can relate to the guys. You know what I'm saying? You got to get a relatable coach, a coach that's smart. Then a coach, good assistant coaches. You know what I'm saying? A coach who's gonna be there for the long haul. You know what I'm saying? You just got that. You got to have a balance on things. You know what I mean? Good chemistry guys. It's not hard. And then you figure out later. You build your culture. You figure out later. Even if you're not winning, as long as you got that foundation, you got guys who's gorillas. They're gonna compete. You got gorillas. Believe me, you're gonna compete every single night. Every single night. You know what I'm saying? Brandon X, you got this flash your face. Whoever come on there, I dropped the link. You got the flash your face in the background. All right. You know what I'm saying?
Salute, Kareem. How are you, my guy?
Hello, how you at that?
I'm doing, my guy. 7 more wins to go for LA. 7 more wins in that lotto. The ticket hits for me that I mentioned the other day.
Oh, for your ticket. Oh, okay.
7 more wins, bro. 7 more wins. But yeah, I'm very happy with game 1 though. I mean, I didn't expect us to win. I really wish it did go OT because I was 1 point of D'Lo and 3 points of LeBron from cashing $6,000. So I was pretty pissed off at Jordan Poole, bro. Yeah, bro.
1 point for so what D'Lo had to score 20?
20 and LeBron 25. Everybody else came clutch.
And you got 6,000?
Yeah, bro. And off of $50. Like I put $50, which was crazy. It was
see that's
predictions I did, fam.
1 point.
Yeah, fam. 1 point, fam. And on top of that, I thought it was gonna go into overtime. There was 10 seconds left. Warriors down by 3 at home, and then Jordan Poole just sold. I don't know why he took that shot.
And LeBron,
like, I was hoping for it to go OT.
You know what's crazy? LeBron would have got that 3 points because he gonna start chucking D'Lo.
100%.
He may go 5 minutes while he was shooting. See, that's the thing about that.
And it's crazy to think that, like, last game, if both of them actually scored at least 2 3-pointers, I mean, they both were pretty trash in game 1. I would have cashed that ticket.
Damn, 6,000? Damn.
Yeah, bro, off of $50. Yeah.
What you be betting?
Oh, that's what I did, fam. Yeah, I remember the ticket. So what it was I said Kevon Looney and AD with like 15 rebounds.
And you did what?
I did Kevon Looney and Anthony Davis with 15 rebounds or something like that. And then what I said was Steph Curry to score 25. He finished with 27. And then, yeah, the last two was, I just needed LeBron with 25 and D'Lo with 20. I mean, it seems smart to me.
Those 5 players, damn. Yeah, I see. But that's a high number of rebounds. 15.
Yeah, bro. But about the lotto tickets, I told you guys about like last show. Right now, my cash out for the 200 is at 1,800. But obviously, I'm going all the way, man. I did this in November, and we're sticking with it.
Your cash out 1,800 out of 200
right now as we speak, fam. But I'm going all the way, though. No, I'm going all the way. I'm confident. This is our year. I'm very confident.
But you know what's crazy? Your cash out.
Oh, it can plummet. Yeah, if they lose today. Yeah, if they lose.
Let's say if it's 3-2. Your cash out gonna be crazy.
Oh, it's gonna be crazy, bro. I might cash out one of them and then keep the last one, which is the championship one. I don't know.
Because if it's 3-2 or 3-3, if it's 3-3, you cashing out.
If it's 3-3, nah, the cash out's gonna be lower. It's gonna probably be like what it is. It's probably gonna be lower, honestly. Because right now it's 1,800.
Yeah, the Lakers up 3. How it works? So if the Lakers up 3-2, it's gonna be high, right?
It's gonna be high, yeah. Because the closer they get, it gets higher. But if it's like tied, like for example, he mentioned 3-3, the cash out's gonna be like, it's not gonna be like the lowest, but it's gonna be low. It's gonna go back to like.
Let me ask you this: so on the 3-2, would you cash out?
3. If we're up 3-2.
Yeah.
Cash out? Nah, to be honest. If it's because They also have to win like next round, which is the Western Conference. I'm gonna
No,
be
I know
honest
you
with
got
you.
2 tickets.
Yeah, I'm
You
waiting
got
till then.
2 tickets.
I'm waiting.
What
I'm
about
waiting. I'm waiting. I'm
3-1?
waiting till then. 3-1.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, we're going all the way, fam.
Oh,
I
it's
know
3-1. It don't make no sense
we're
cashing
going
out.
all the way.
That's
Yeah,
why
yeah, yeah.
that's why I said 3-2. Because your cash out, what would you think a cash out be on 3-2?
3-2. I'm gonna be honest. It's probably 2 tickets would easily be 1,500 or 3,000. So it'd be 1,500 each, or it
Nah,
could be
you
like
just said your
yeah,
cash out. You just said your cash out right now is 1,800.
yeah. It's 1,800 right now.
So if it's 3-2 and one game to go to the Western Conference Finals,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be more.
No, bro. They have to win the Western Conference Finals. So one of the tickets was win the
Oh, oh,
Yeah, my bad, bro.
oh,
That's one
oh,
to win the Western Conference Finals, and then the other one is to win the chip. That's
oh,
how
oh,
I
I
did
see
it.
what you're saying.
Yeah, bro.
Hold up. So if it's 1,800 now,
Yeah,
it will go to. You think it'd be 1,500 if it's
yeah.
3-2 Lakers?
3-2 or something like that, or 3-1. Yeah, definitely.
Why it be 8? Why is it more now and to be less than?
Because the closer they get to it, the higher it goes. That's just how like the payout goes. That's how it works.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, bro. So like each time they keep winning, like when they advanced with the Memphis series, the cash out just kept getting higher and higher slowly. But the closer it gets, 7 wins, it's realistic. But
It
if the
definitely
yeah,
realistic.
yeah, but the Warriors though, I mean, if they tie at 1-1, it's just gonna go down, of course, which makes sense. But I'm riding until at least like
See,
I'm
we
gonna
can
check
say
until next
if
round.
the
Next
Lakers.
round.
I ain't gonna lie. I'll be shocked if the Lakers win tonight.
Oh, me too,
Because
bro.
it's hard to win 2 straight games on the road. Like yesterday, I said Philly was gonna lose. Even though B came back, that's why. That's why. That's why if I was Philly, I think I would have sat the B. Because the B is not at least get Harden in another good rhythm. Because I get what they did, but you can see he wasn't fully healthy.
So, Kareem, what you think? What adjustments you think Golden State can make?
Um, put pressure on AD a little more.
So, you want them? You think they can double them?
No, but they just have to a little quicker. Cause I think he had like a lot of clean mid-range jumpers, and I just think bang him and get him frustrated. This
So,
is why. This is why.
what's your counter to that? So, let's say they start focusing on AD. What do you do then as a Lakers? I got an idea, but what would you do?
Um, LeBron and D'Lo have them run loose.
Yep. I was just about to say, all you got to do is invert the thing and put LeBron on the block. They had a problem with LeBron on the block.
And the word adjustment I think they should make too is putting in Kuminga.
The
The
thing is that
Lakers always have problems with athletic big men.
yeah, the thing is I'm watching like the mainstream media, and then everybody's like, "Oh, the Warriors," and I'm like, to me, like the Warriors play one of the best game they play all playoff, and it's kind of sad that the mainstream media acting like the Warriors they play one of the best game I see they play all year. Everybody was hitting shot. Jordan Poole show up, Clay show up. Them boys was playing like bombs. And if you watch the freaking King series, so the fact that these boys show up and ball out, and the mainstream media act like the Warriors didn't play a good game, that's very dishonest. They play one of the best game they play all year, and the mainstream media acting like, oh, the Warriors. I'm thinking like the Lakers should have been cut off a lot of those 3-pointers that they get. They have them boys shooting like 40%, and I'm like, what is the Lakers doing? I'm like, cut these shots off. You have Jordan Poole going off. Jordan Poole been trashed all playoff. Out of nowhere, Jordan Poole going off on the Lakers. I'm like, what the hell is this? This boy been trashed all playoff. I've been watching this boy. This boy been looking like he gone with the wind, like somebody take his soul all playoff. Jordan Poole been trash.
And see, this is the problem a lot of teams have. See, that's why I was saying earlier, when you build the team, you got to have players, someone there to counter everything. Like for instance, when the Lakers won a championship, right? JaVale McGee was good because he blocked shots, he run the floor, he did a lot of things like that. But he was kind of light in the ass for Jokic, same as Anthony Davis. But we had Dwight Howard, that helped the Lakers. See, this is where teams go wrong. You gotta have sometimes teams be like thinking, oh, go to the regular season. When you run across something, it can hurt you. Like if let's say if the Warriors beat the Lakers, right? They wouldn't have a chance against Denver because of Jokic. You can't look on your bench and have somebody even to contain them for a little while. That little what Dwight Howard did help. People don't realize it. That was big against Denver. What Dwight Howard came to do for the Lakers. Now they have nothing. Looney is a good rebounder, but he's not going to bother. Looney is slow. Only thing AD had to do flash, come. Anthony, he got that shot all day. Looney not a shot blocker. What Looney do good, he box out. Looney is not a gorilla where he kind of physical, but he's not going to talk. See, you need guys. That's why, like, sometimes people don't realize a guy who's a gorilla and bang with you and even talk a little mess to you can't throw you out the game. It can wake you up and you become good. But they really had no answer for Anthony Davis. Anthony did everything too easy. Now, if they had like a shit starter, somebody foul him hard and somebody who just ruffle feathers.
And then once again, the mainstream media is very dishonest. Once again, they making it seems like the Warriors was in the game. The Warriors was never in the game. The mainstream media didn't call out the Lakers and said, you know what? The Lakers should have won that game easily. Instead of they attacking the Warriors and get a few dunks in the end of the game and the game would even be close, they start taking these weird shots. And that's the only reason the game was ever close to be tied. That was a Lakers getting meltdown at the end of the game instead of just attacking the rim, force them to foul you because you're already up about 13 points. You don't need to settle for any 3-pointer. You take 90% shots. Keep putting pressure on them. They can't stop you. And the mainstream media don't mention that, saying all the Lakers needed to do at the end of the game to make sure they put the Warriors away was attack them, dunking them, put them into foul problem. Y'all been living at the foul line anyway. Why y'all going to step at that when y'all are close to the end of the game? Y'all taking shots that are not high, what y'all been doing all night. But nobody in mainstream media saying, yeah, the Lakers should have just keep attacking them at the end of the game. Why the Lakers settling when they've been doing so good all game? Get Dennis Schroeder in the game. Get Austin Reed and let them attack these people. They cannot stop them. Y'all are bigger, y'all stronger, and y'all faster. Attack them. The game wouldn't even be close if they was attacking Golden State. You wouldn't hear these mainstream media acting. Golden State was never in the game. The Lakers literally controlled that whole game. The Lakers allowed them back in the game by missing like 5 straight shots that they shouldn't, because they should just attack them and force them to put you on the foul line, worst case scenario.
Yeah, that's facts.
Well, I got a Cash App from my boy Carlos Coleman. Carlos Coleman on the Cash App. Appreciate you, bro. He said, for G's, we'll put Curry on the ball and get AD more pick and rolls.
I'm honest. Like, if the Lakers didn't play such a good game, I would agree with the mainstream media. But the fact that because the Lakers did some weird stuff and let the Golden State Warriors back in the game, that showed me that was the Lakers trying to beat themselves. That have nothing to do with the Warriors. If the Lakers would have just attacked them close to the end of the game and be like, yo, y'all either gonna give me this dunk, this layup, or y'all gonna have to foul me. But I'm not gonna settle for a shot that I don't need when I'm up 10 points. The game would have been over.
Yeah, something going on because they're saying trolling. I see Elders has a fake Philip Moore. I know Philip Moore is cool. We need to stop this, what's ever going on here, man. I ain't get to see. They said trolls, whoever got wrenches, get rid of them. And Carlos Coleman again on the Cash App. He says, for they will try to get AD from the basket. Correct.
So facts. The Warriors are definitely gonna change their defensive strategies. The only thing I'm worried about is if Darvin Ham's gonna do the same thing how they did in Game 1. Like, does Darvin Ham know how to counterattack? That's what I'm worried about.
Like, the only way I see Lakers losing any game to the Golden State Warriors, I guarantee you, is the Lakers beating themselves. If AD show up and be the best player on the floor like he should be every game, AD should be better than Steph, LeBron James, Draymond Green, Klay Thompson. AD should be the best player on the floor in every of these There's no reason AD every night shouldn't be the best player on the floor. And if AD is not the best player on the floor, that's just AD not performing.
Yeah, bro. Don't expect a big game from AD tonight because if you look at the whole playoffs this year, one game he has a good game, one game he has a bad game. I don't see him scoring 20 points today, if I'm going to be honest.
You see, that's the problem, though.
Yeah.
This is the playoff. When LeBron is AD age, LeBron easily average 20, 27 points,
But it's not all.
30 points a game.
But you can't look at that. A guy could average 25 points and be meaningless 25, 26. So you can't say that. You could have sometime a 24-point games and it be impactful. I agree with Elder saying. Elder said the Lakers need to play their bench guys early tonight. I've been saying that. You got to start getting these guys because now you're getting deeper and deeper in these rounds. And I've seen they playing the same guys tons of minutes, and it could catch up to you. You know what I mean? You don't want to lose faith in role players right now. This is where you want to even get them some reps. You know what I'm saying? Because my thing is, if you want to have to play a killing where it doesn't, like, you know what I mean? If a guy's not destroying, I'm looking like, dang, he got all these minutes and he all right. Like that's when I think you lose players then. Because if you like a guy like AD, the game he had, and let's say whoever backing up AD, be like, okay, well, number one, he's Anthony Davis. So it's kind of hard. Outside of Davis and LeBron, players won't look at it the same. Be like, yo, man, I should be playing.
You see, the only way to stop AD, the Warriors need to put like 3 people on him. And if there's 3 people on AD trying to guard him, that to mean there's 3 open spots on the floor. If you triple team AD, the Lakers should get an easy shot every time. You triple team him, pass it out, somebody's wide open. Give me a layup, give me a dunk. Triple team him, pass it out, give me a layup, give me a dunk. And that should be if they try to triple team him, because you can't stop him. You could triple team him and get him to pass the ball, but by the time you triple team him, when you make that pass, the Lakers should be scoring, hands down.
This guy, he said he wanted to debate Elder King Rising. Elder, you know King Rising? I'm
not sure. And then even the Lakers win the game, and most mainstream media make it seem like Lakers is still not the best team left in this playoff. And I think like Lakers is the best team left in this playoff. Only person I think could give them a little run for their money probably would be Boston, really. Boston could be a scary team when they play together. Everybody else, I feel Lakers is the best team left in these playoffs because of what they give you on defense and offense.
Plus our bench too. Like I feel like the media is also sleeping on our bench. Like we have one of the best benches in the NBA. They showed that stats with the Warriors and the Lakers. Like we outscored them by like 20 or 30 points in the bench alone.
Yeah, but when he playing like 2 guys off the bench, really.
Yeah, like Dennis Schroeder.
And Rui. That's the only. Everybody else, guy getting 7 minutes like Troy Brown be getting. I'm counting more like guys and you know, them guys just come in for a little while. Troy Brown and Gabriel. Like, they not real. They come in, they may play 8 minutes. They not real rotation guys.
Yo, Kareem, I read online, what do you call it, that apparently Mo Bamba re-hurt his ankle. I read something about that. Like,
yeah.
What's up with that?
Yeah, I don't know. He got hurt.
That's crazy.
Most likely, Mo Bamba going to be.
Jay Bills, what up, Jay Bill? Ted Cox, what's good? Tony H. Chad Witt.
Mo Bamba going to be a moving piece for next year for Lakers. He's somebody who could put in a package and get back a solid piece.
For a center at least, yeah. I wish we got Mason Plumlee or Ivica Zubac or something, man.
I want Nas Reed this summer. And I think the Lakers. I think it can happen.
Good one.
I think the Lakers could easily get Nas Reed this summer.
Oh, definitely.
I think with the Lakers winning the chip, we're gonna definitely get some guys ready to come on for a good price, especially winning the chip this year. That would be like the most amazing thing for the Lakers to do this year for a team that's not that experienced with like 6 new players to win the chip. You know, you got more guys want to come and say, "Yo, they got some serious foundation going on over there. I want a piece of that."
Yeah, I feel like we're gonna have like 4 players traded at least, like whatever happens this year.
Yes. You see, like even with Beasley, we put Beasley in something, and if we could get a better shooter than Beasley, that would be amazing. Right now, we rarely use Beasley because Beasley is supposed to be somebody that could give us 15 points a game and 40% shooting, or at least 38% shooting. And a lot of time, he's not on the floor because he's not giving us that. And that's the Beasley would be awesome for the playoff if he could just knock his shots down.
Well, 100%, bro. He's the biggest disappointment, like of like the trade since like we had Russ. You know, like it's crazy, and his values plummet so low. Like I'm starting to think Duncan Robinson's a better NBA player than him. Like it's
I'm
crazy.
like right now, it seems like what's his name? Lonnie Walker, I think would be better to come in the game and give you the points that Beasley should be giving you.
Oh, 100%. I mean, a lot of Laker fans were like agreeing and like going frustrated, you know, with like Coach Ham about like getting Lonnie minutes when they were giving Beasley minutes at one point early in the playoffs.
Let me say this. That's why I always tell people this, man. I always tell people this, man. People are, oh, Lakers need this shooter, that shooter. If he's just a shooter and he can't dribble and create his own shot or do this and that, I've been telling people if for some reason when guys come to Lakers, they jumper is not like that. It just happens all the time. How many times? Oh, Lakers need a shooter. Oh, we need this guy. Oh, we need that guy. It's not working. That's why when people are like, oh, Lakers should get Davis Bertans. He could outside shooter. No. Lakers need a guy who's solid outside three-point shooter and a guy that can go dribble, do different things, defend, athletic. You allowing a guy just like a Beasley, his career, just shoot jump shots. A lot of times when they come to the Lakers, they jump a goal. It's not the same.
Yeah, bro. We need someone who's not scared of the lights. Someone who's not scared to wear the purple and gold.
Yeah, I don't think it's scared. It's for some reason. They shot just don't be falling when it comes to the Lakers. They could be on other teams, they jump shot falling. So when they come to how many guys we did have that was good outside shooters, they come to Lakers, they don't shoot that good.
KCP, I can't come on the top of my head. Caldwell Pope.
He struggled. He struggled a lot.
I'm like Quinn Cook was supposed to be 40%, came to the Lakers, forgot how to shoot.
A lot of guys who it just supposed to be good, stay good shooters when they come to it's not the same.
Wayne Ellington.
It just that's why the Lakers shouldn't worry about this guy. Oh, he could shoot threes. Just you know what I'm saying.
Kareem, when we made that Utah deal,
yeah, you saying 40%. Yeah, but what I'm saying is he made what 2 3-point. Like KCP was solid, but people still complain.
Oh, hard.
40%. Yeah, but I think KCP was still way better than Beasley to me because he would have his off time. He might have a month of not shooting good, but then KCP will catch and fire and shoot good for like 3 months in a row. I thought Beasley was going to be that, but he's not that.
Plus, he brought value with the defense. He brought somewhat value with 3 and D.
I think what hurt Beasley, and that's why I said I just kept him in the starting lineup. Playing with LeBron, remember when Beasley came, Braun wasn't there. I don't think they never got that chemistry. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they got that chemistry. I think Beasley would be a little bit better. Beasley can't play. He got to play with guys like LeBron James on the court.
I was always in favor of getting Jordan Clarkson though. Like when they were first announcing like the trade with the Rockets, like I wanted Clarkson, and then everyone's like, nah, let's get Beasley
because he fit more outside shooter than Jordan Clarkson. But the Lakers got Jordan Clarkson. Jordan Clarkson, traditionally not a better shooter than Beasley, but you know what? He would have been in a rotation. He'd have been getting big minutes because he would have scored in different ways. He
That
beat you up.
Jordan Clarkson is more of a complete player. He could catch off
Yeah,
of the
Playmaking shot
dribble, he
creator.
could dunk, he
Yeah.
could lay up. He's more of a complete player.
yeah.
And the thing that cheesed me is seeing that article of like the Lakers possibly this summer are gonna try to like look to like somehow like trade for him, you know, and it's just like, well, you know, you had that right there.
The Lakers defense is so amazing. I feel like the mainstream media not telling you how amazing the Lakers defense is, and they still trying to discount all of these guys. Like they beat the Grizzlies, and once again, I think the Grizzlies was one of the toughest team in the NBA, and I'm surprised the way the Lakers take them apart easily. Cause that was a tough match. The Grizzlies was no pushover. The Lakers just outplayed them and go through all the abuse and just say, let's get these guys up out of here. The Grizzlies was tough. The Warriors are nothing compared to the Grizzlies, believe it or not. The Warriors are just a better shooting team. That's about it. The Grizzlies are a scary team. Them boys are big. They have size. They're tough. I feel like they
lost a
put
lot of size.
Yeah, they lost. If they had those guys, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like they would have won if they had their team fully healthy. Won or
they're
go
a
to Game
tough
7 at
team.
least, or go to Game 7 at
They're a
least.
tough team.
They lost a lot of size.
Steven Adams and then Brandon
They're a
Clark.
tough
Yeah,
team. They compete. They're a tough team, man.
they bodied 80 like a couple games too. Like the games they won, like they bodied them hard.
They're a tough team. They're just tough. I'm like, man, we need to get them up out of here fast. I was like, the Lakers don't need to play around with these Grizzlies because they wanna grind you down, get you hurt. You're like, we need to get. It would even be better if the Lakers would have swept the Grizzlies. That would have put the Lakers in a better spot for their body and their treatment and everything. The faster you get the Grizzlies out, the better.
Yeah, but bro, them losing Luke Kennard was so big. Like I was so happy when like I heard about Luke Kennard, like his injury and stuff like that. I wish we traded for him in the trade deadline, Luke Kennard.
The same thing might have happened with Luke Kennard. His jump shot probably wouldn't have fell. Probably did the same thing. Luke Kennard probably did the same thing Malik Beasley did. It seems like when guys come to the Lakers, they jump at the don't fall. He did the same. He's a standstill shooter. He don't do nothing else but shoot. It'd probably been the same results.
Yeah. Who do you guys think for tonight?
Like tonight, I want the Lakers to go up in this place and take this next game. I know a lot of people not expect.
I think it's gonna be close though.
I feel like AD should supposed to need to be a beast tonight. I feel like AD could play a better game than game one. A lot of people not calling that out. I feel like AD could play a better game than game one. And I feel like LeBron could play a way better game in game one. I don't feel like I need
100%.
LeBron to be taking 9 3-pointers. I feel like I need LeBron to go to his paint game. LeBron, your 3-point haven't been working all season. Go to your paint game. They can't stop you. You don't gotta go for your layups. Just go to your paint game. You have a paint game. Use that.
And Klay Thompson's guarding him. You saw like he bodied him a couple times too, and he could have just did it all game long.
I'm like, Klay can't guard you.
Nope.
Go to your paint game. Draymond Green can't guard you. Go to your paint game. Stop taking these 3-pointers that you don't need. Like, if LeBron didn't take all those threes in the first game, he would have one of the most efficient stat line of the night. Only thing that his stat line is not that is because he's take about 7 threes that he didn't need to take early on in the game. No, you don't need that. Go to your paint game. You know, LeBron is the smartest player on the floor. Go to your paint game.
Banks, what up, Banks?
Yeah, one of the prettiest fadeaway in the game that he don't use.
Yeah, I think Jared Vanderbilt is gonna have a big game today. Like at least score 10 points.
Cordis Reed, he said, what would change if Beasley? I'm just saying, I don't think there'd be no worse. I think my thing is this. I'm a firm believer of, you gotta and get many guys popping it as you want. You got to get these guys playing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he's supposed to play 30 minutes, but you eventually, I believe he'll start knocking down shots. I just don't think he's going to stay bad. Street shooters, they're going to go through streets.
That one
I
game I
don't
was
think
very happy with Malik was when he scored 7 3-pointers against the Pelicans. Like his
I,
confidence that game was so high.
I think the playoff is way too serious for people to gamble in Beasley. Getting into the playoff, I think it's easier to gamble in those games. When you're in the playoff, you don't need Beasley missing 11 3-pointers. That could make you lose a game in the playoff. So you cannot gamble that big and Beasley just out there stinking up the joint. This is the playoff. We're trying to win every game as fast as possible. Beasley is not it.
Yeah, the other thing too is whose minutes is he's gonna take now because it's a 8-man rotation right now. I think 8 or 9.
It's 7-man rotation.
7. Ooh, 7.
I don't count when guys play 8 minutes. I don't consider that's rotation minutes to me. I consider they got the starting 5 with Schroeder and Rui. They basically play a 7-man rotation. Let's get the likes up, y'all. Let's get the likes up. What up, Elder?
Hey, salute.
We
Hey,
got
salute
Nick T
everybody.
here. Nick T.
Salute, Elder.
T in there quick. With the super chat, he said D spams coach just like Budenholzer. He refuses to play his centers. My fear is AD not going to hold up playing like this. D spam lucky to be in LA. Well, I'm glad he's in LA. I disagree with you on that one, Nick T. We do appreciate the super chat though. I think DM's done a great job with what he's been faced with in LA. And I think he's much different than Budenholzer. I wouldn't play centers that ain't that good. And I wouldn't play guys that I just don't feel like can help me. And I don't think the Lakers got centers that can actually help them. They gave, what's his name? Gabriel. He got good minutes early. You know, give him a little break, a little
I
minute.
think Gabriel only played like 6 minutes out the whole
But
game.
that was the time AD was able to get rest. So what
Well,
AD's doing,
that's not rotation minutes to me.
yeah, I get what you're saying on the rotation thing. Yeah, I wouldn't say Gabriel's in the rotation. He just got a little brief set of minutes there. Troy Brown's in the rotation. He's just getting his minutes cut because he's not producing. That's what Darvin Ham has been known to do. Like you be playing 25 minutes, you go to 20, you'll go down to 12, you'll go to 8, you'll go to 5, and if you just don't produce, then you're gonna go to 0 and not come in like Beasley is now. Notice Beasley didn't play at all. He's played himself out of the rotation is what he's done. That's old school coaching. I got no issue with that. Everybody wants to see Tristan Thompson. I just don't get how we don't understand that Tristan Thompson is the 14th, 15th man on your team. And AD is pretty much, if y'all not watching, he's demanding to play the whole entire second half. He's not coming out. So what are you going to do? With AD, LeBron, a player like that tells you they ain't coming out of the game, what you going to do as a coach? Make them come out of the game? No. Because you do it, then you won't have your job long. So if a guy on that level tells you, I'm not coming out in the second half, he ain't coming out. So how's them guys going to get minutes? So that's why I said tonight, because it's on a not back to back, but we call it 1 day off, even though that's not no real travel. Now, going to Memphis is travel. Going up the road to San Francisco, that's not no real travel.
Nah,
so that's an hour flight, maybe, if anything, hour and a half flight. I don't know what that is.
Nah, it's a 45 minute flight.
45-minute flight, and they've been there for a few days too. So
It's only a 5-hour drive. It's a 5-hour drive, 45-minute flight.
Oh yeah, bro. So that's not real travel. So my thing is this: if I'm Darvin Ham, I do try to get a lot of guys minutes early tonight. I'm playing with house money, so I'm trying to preserve AD, LeBron, Reeves, guys like Schroeder. Guys that's in because we got Reeves, Schroeder, what's his name? The other guy, D'Lo, LeBron, and AD. That's pretty much who you got in at the end of every game. So I'm trying to preserve them so that they can go the majority of the fourth quarter, if not the whole fourth quarter. So I'm playing guys early. But when AD tells you I ain't coming out this half, what you gonna do?
Yeah, the thing.
You gonna play him 24 minutes. You ain't gonna have no choice but to do it. And that's what AD's been demanding lately. Oh, hey, Assad Muhammad.
Assad Muhammad, what up, bro?
Appreciate the super chat, brother. He said Rui needs more than 11 minutes this game. Again, it just depends. When LeBron plays 40 and AD plays 44, where are the minutes for Rui? Because he's only going to play small ball center or 4. You see what I'm saying? And LeBron is playing 4. Vanderbilt is guarding the guards. So even though he's technically your power forward, he's really your small forward because he's guarding 1, 2s, and 3s is what he's guarding in his game. So When those two guys play heavy minutes like that, y'all, you can't expect the Ruiz and you can't expect Gabriels, all those guys that are in the front court. They're not going to get a lot of minutes if those two guys are not coming off the court. To me, get them minutes early. Get them minutes early. Get them minutes in the first and second quarter. So that even if I'm down, now I got these guys fresher so they can play more in the second half. That's what I would do in this particular game. I wouldn't say that'd be my strategy the whole entire series, but because I'm up 1-0 and we're going not back to back, but every other day. So this is a quick turnaround for us. I'm gonna try to get those guys more minutes. I'm getting LeBron blows earlier because you can see he's gassed it a little bit, and that's what happened in the final. Everybody was mad because they came back. Well, team's gonna go on a run, and our guys were just a little tired. They were tired, and D'Lo to me hit a big shot. D'Lo made a big shot when he put us up 2, and then AD made a couple good defensive plays, and they got the ball game Lakers.
They literally missed like 5 shots in a row.
Yeah, and I think a lot of that was just tired. And teams are gonna have that run, y'all. I mean, they're at home, the crowd behind them. They're gonna have runs. The game's a game of runs. But to me, the Lakers control that game from really the middle of the second quarter on. To me, I think they controlled that game. Definitely from halftime on, they controlled that game. So I'm interested to see tonight. I think the Lakers actually need to impose their will on them tonight because y'all saw the difference in free throw shooting. You notice Golden State wasn't crying about it because they shot 53 threes. They know they didn't even try. Every time they did, they got the shot blocked. I didn't really hear anybody complaining about the refs. I mean, Draymond, but he always complains. You know what I mean? He's never committed a foul. So, unless he do it intentionally. So
the Lakers is the better team. That I feel like people are just not saying. The Lakers is the better team.
I agree.
They are the better team. Mainstream media said the Warriors is the better, and I'm like, no, they're not. The Warriors have one really great player, and that's Steph Curry. Everybody else is okay. The Lakers is a better team. Period.
I agree. I think they are too, I've been telling everybody I think the matchup is not good.
It's not good for Golden State. This is the worst matchup. The Warriors would, if you ask them, they would tell you they'd rather face Lakers in the finals.
Yeah.
They wouldn't want Lakers anytime soon.
I think this would be a good game. Since your role players like Beasley, Brown, all them dudes ain't played a lot, this would be a good game for them to have a breakout game. Meaning, breakout don't mean they got to score 20, 15, 20 points, y'all. Breakout just means they come in and shoot 3 for 5 and hit 2 threes or 3 threes. You know what I mean? Timely baskets, good defense, stuff like that. It's time for them to do that now. So, especially somebody like Beasley. Especially him, because Troy Brown hit a big shot. They hit a little run, boom, he extended the lead back up, and he didn't play great defensively, but yeah, I mean, again, we got to win. I'm not going to complain. So I still think it's crazy because I'm seeing a lot of folks complain about Darvin Ham still. I just think it's crazy. As good as this man has been, the Lakers have been one of the best teams in the NBA since the trade deadline. They're in the second round. They're up on Golden State. I mean, they beat me. I really don't know what y'all are watching. I don't know.
I think only complaint they could say is when the Lakers start losing the game in the fourth quarter. You could have complained that he needed to call a timeout. Soon as you see that they wasn't, you could have called a timeout, make sure the Warriors don't get back that close in the game. You could complain about that. Said, yeah, that's just coaching. You see that the Warriors is coming back, call a timeout, pull up a play like, hey, let's get some easy points here, make sure we don't get them back in the game. And he didn't call a timeout, and he had about 2 timeouts left. So you could criticize that and said, you saw the Warriors coming back. This is a good time to call a timeout.
Why would I criticize it when first he did use the timeout? I'm not sure what y'all was watching, but he did call a timeout when they started their little run early. When they hit the first 2, hold on. When they hit the first 2 shots and cut it from 14 to 9, he called timeout. Go back and look. They hit a 3 and a 2. He called timeout. Then they came back and hit 3 threes. Now the game is tied. But again, you can't call timeout just because the team get hot. Like every time they hit a shot, you can't. You gotta. You gotta let your team overcome that. Mm-hmm. Somebody has to. You got to get guys that can break runs, and that's what D'Lo did. Then we got defensive. So I'm not. You can criticize it, but it don't mean it's fair criticism, in my opinion. It's just not, because he did use a timeout, but you can't blow all your timeout while a team is on 11-0 run or 14-0 run. You are. When you call timeout, guess what? You're designing plays. When they're coming up the court, you're calling a play. Teams still got to execute, though. And when you're tired, sometimes it's tough to execute. This is why the game is a game of runs. When they got tired, guess what the Lakers did? Pushed the lead to 14. They pushed it to 14. Then when we got tired, they cut the lead down to tied it. But I'm not complaining when you fight through all of that and you show grit and determination and you win the game. That's the thing I'm tripping on with Laker Nation. Now it's like all these boogers in Laker Nation have turned into what LeBron fans are. You know what I mean? And honest, I don't get it. I don't understand how the team is being successful, but I hear more complaining than I do praise. I don't get it. And Laker Nation didn't used to be like this. They didn't. So I don't know what the hell is going on. Honestly.
I don't know.
I mean,
I feel like we're spoiled.
We won the first round. We won the first round, and then we still game one. And I still hear more complaining about Darvin Ham and playing the 15th player on the team than I do about praising the team for winning.
No, I feel like some people always feel away when you're up like the majority of the game, and they feel like you're about to blow the game close to the end. They're like, "Hey, you're a great team. You shouldn't be blowing the game when y'all been up all game."
Bro. Like, especially they're on the road. The Lakers on the road. If you watch every NBA game, a team gonna make
it's a game of runs. Yeah. But to say, like I'm gonna break down what the brother just said real quick. What you gave was a false narrative. That's not true. What you said. The Lakers didn't control. We felt the Lakers were gonna win because we know the Lakers. But the game was a 1-point game, a 3-point game at halftime, 1-point game at halftime. It was close at the end of the third. We act like the game we was up 20. We didn't go up until the middle of the fourth quarter. So to sit here and say like we were up double digits the whole game, did y'all remember we started the game off down 10-2?
Yeah,
y'all forget that?
Shooting 1 of 8.
So, y'all, I'm sorry, y'all. No,
wow,
you can't push fake narrative. Wow, news report Pop retired. So that's good. That's it. Not fired, retires. Yeah. So Pop retires and old boy gets fired. I agree with both of them. It was time for Pop.
Yeah, I already know.
And old boy should have got fired.
He should have been got fired. He lucky he win that championship. They was about to fire him when he win that championship.
He's
not a good coach.
They said that if he would have lost that series to KD,
he would have got fired that same year. He was about to get fired.
Elder, what do you think about the referees for tonight? They announced it. I was in favor. I wish we had Scott Foster. Like I like him refereeing Laker games.
Brother, I ain't gonna lie. I never listen to who's officiating the game.
Yeah.
I never buy into the BS that the games are rigged and they're doing all this. The Lakers dominate the free throw line because they have two superior players inside the paint. One's named LeBron James, one called Anthony Davis. And if you're going to stop them, guess what you're going to do? You're going to foul them. Teams don't have no answers for that. They're not a great three-point shooting team. So everything they're trying to do, Dennis Schroeder, what's his name? D'Lo, what's his name? Austin Reeves. All these dudes get in the paint and score. This is what they do. If you just, again, the announcers called in the last game. The Lakers are playing their game, and Golden State's playing theirs. Lakers just look better at playing theirs than Golden State did. Because Golden State was bombing threes and he hit 21 threes. Think about it. Go show me another game. Go show me another game this year where a team hit 21 threes and they lost. Go show it to me.
Yo, see you later. And a couple people saying that I don't know if it's true. They said Jermichael Green starting over Looney.
No, that's cap. Ooh,
again, maybe even if he is, that's the offensively. You see what I'm saying? Because you got two guys out there that don't have to be guarded, and you saw that. So even if they are, what they're trying to do is make LeBron or AD guard somebody. You see what I'm saying? That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to make them guard. These two guys haven't had to guard. Think about it. When Draymond and Looney on the court, y'all, LeBron and AD can roam. And you saw what happened. That's called 10 blocks. About how many shots got adjusted, y'all, for attempted blocks? What, 10, 15 probably? They was manning the paint, bro. I mean, literally, if what's the name that wasn't hot from three, the Lakers would have beat them by 20. That would have been a blowout game for the Lakers. That's why I said I can't sit here and expect Golden State to make 21 threes every game. I just can't. That's a lot of threes for a team,
Mainstream media acting like that's normal. No, to me, that's one of the best games they ever have this year. They're acting like it's normal. They shouldn't make that much threes.
Yeah, they said it's true. I'm seeing on Twitter that Looney You only not starting.
All right. Your three best shooters, Poole, Clay, and Steph, they all hit 6 threes. All of them got at least 6 threes.
And Jordan
And you
Poole.
lose the game.
And Jordan Poole as well.
I
6
said Poole,
threes.
bro.
You said
Poole,
Poole.
Clay. I said Poole, Clay, and Steph.
Okay.
You got your 3 best shooters, all hit 6 threes. Then you get 14 more shots. Your best rebounder gets 23 rebounds. Your floor general gets 7 assists. Like, these guys were maxing out doing what they do best, and they still lost. And you telling me Golden State shouldn't be freaking concerned? I understand why Steve Kerr is making this move. I do. I understand why. What he's want to do is, I got to get somebody out there that can help clear up that paint. Because think about what got them to beat, what's the name? Not going to say Sacramento, y'all. It wasn't bombing threes. It was Steph them getting in that paint.
I wouldn't be
You mean
surprised
layup,
AD
Steph
give us
got?
40 tonight. With this new, if they keep this new lineup on the floor, I won't be surprised AD give us 40.
Well,
And
if
then
I'm
they
them,
make the next adjustment.
if I'm them, that's a good adjustment because now what you do is AD's either forced to go guard Green, who's going to pull you away from the basket, or he's got to go guard, what's his name, Draymond, who puts you in pick and roll. You see what I'm saying? So I actually like the move by them. And you know what? It's a desperate move by a desperate team. You can't go down 0-2. And I'm telling you, as a coach, if I'm coaching that team and that game went the way it did, hey, you saw did y'all see what Klay Thompson said? Did y'all see that, Kareem?
No.
Morale is low. That's what he said. I'm looking forward to trying to bounce back game 2, but right now morale is low. Because they looking at this like, man, how the hell we hit 21 threes?
What the hell is Klay talking about? He had one of his best game all season. Morale should be high.
No, bro. You don't understand NBA players. It shouldn't be high. Why would my morale be high if I had a great game and we still lost? I shot and made 6 threes. My buddy made 6 threes.
Team,
again,
tip your hat to LeBron
okay,
and AD,
my brother, they're a better team. Think about it. If you're on the court and you're playing, and that team's better than you, and you know it, is your morale going to be high or low?
It's going to be high when I'm playing my best game.
Oh my God,
brother,
I don't know who you are, bro. I don't know who you are,
I'm just
brother.
saying.
I'm
Klay Thompson haven't been playing.
It's very clear,
have you been watching? Have you been watching Golden State?
Bro,
this is one of Klay Thompson's best games. He haven't been playing that great.
Brother, you don't play basketball. I can tell, bro. You don't play basketball. I can tell.
Klay Thompson haven't been playing that great. This
we won because of Jordan.
Hey, brother, you may be a fan, but I'm gonna ask you. Serious though, are you a basketball player? Are you serious with what you just said?
Klay Thompson.
Are you a basketball player? You're not answering my question. You're not answering my question. You're not. Hey, bro. No, bro. I'm not trying to avoid what you're saying. If you're a great basketball player, the only thing you care about is winning. You don't give a flip about your stats. Klay don't care that he played well and lost. See, any real player, you ain't gonna be happy about that. You want the win. You ain't Russell Westbrook. What are you talking about? No real true player cares when they lose. That's why morale's low, and I'm playing a team that's better than me, and I don't know how to beat them because everything I could do to beat them, we just did, and we still lost to them at home. Yeah, my morale would be super low. I wouldn't give a flip if I scored 50. I would be jacked up knowing I did everything. We shoot great. We just did it. 21 threes. We rebound great. We just had 18 offensive rebounds. Our best rebounder had 23 rebounds. Draymond Dice is up for 7 assists. We still lost at home. But you telling me because I made 6 shots, because I made 6 threes, and this is one of my better shooting games, my morale should be high?
I love it. They're up against a better team. That's all I got to say about that.
I'll let y'all deal with that. I'm sorry, Kareem. I'm sorry, Kareem. Bro, I'm sorry.
Yo, Elder, who do you think
Hey, tell him more. You tell the truth.
Mainstream media is already praising the Warriors. I'm not going to praise the Warriors. I'm sorry to say. Mainstream media.
Hey, my brother, nobody asked you to praise the Warriors. You said that Klay should have high morale after a loss just because he played decent. He lost the game.
It is what it is. He went up against a better team.
So, and again, you're telling me if you know for a fact, you trying to win a championship, bro. You Klay Thompson. You got 4 rings. You telling me you cool, knowing that you're going up against a better team who just kicked your tail when you played your best? You should have high morale because, hey, I played well. Bump the fact that we lost. We got our butts kicked at home. I'm still good. I played well. Man, that's Russell Westbrook, bro. Sorry. That's not a real true champion. A true champion, he's distraught right now, and he's trying to figure out a way to beat this team. That's why morale is low.
Well,
LBJ, oh, man.
LBJ and them boys is trying to sweep these Warriors out of here. Let's see if we could sweep them out.
That's why I said they need to impose their will on them, because I believe they are.
Who are you cheering for? The Lakers or the Warriors? Seem like you're cheering for the Warriors. I'm cheering for the Lakers. I don't think we're on the same team.
My brother, you are the only one in here that think I'm cheering for the Warriors. You're the only one. I guarantee you can't get one other person to think I'm cheering for the Warriors.
Because you're talking about all this stuff that the Warriors need to do. Well, why are you not talking about all this stuff the Lakers need to do to put the Warriors away?
You're not listening.
I don't get that.
You're not listening. I said the Lakers need to impose their will on them tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, you weren't listening to me. The Lakers need to do that.
Okay. Because I'm like, if you're talking about what the Warriors need to do, I'm like, I don't give a damn what the Warriors need to do.
I said the Warriors made a good move by starting old boy, because that shakes things up. And now the Lakers just can't have two of their best players, two of their smartest players, just hanging around doing what they want to do. That's a very smart move by him.
I'm hoping AD dropped 40 on them tonight with that lineup change.
I got you, bro. I got you. I mean, they don't have anybody. They don't have anybody to guard AD regardless of who they put out on the floor. I don't think that it's more about AD scoring more points. I think it's more about AD doing what he's been doing defensively. He's been elite. He's been the best defender in the league in the playoffs. So that's what he needs to keep doing. He needs to dominate on the defensive end. That's what gives the Lakers opportunities to win. They don't even need AD scoring, honestly. Because think about it. He scored this last game, but who else played well shooting the ball wise? Nobody. The closest thing was, what's his name? D'Lo. What was he, 9 for 19, which is a decent night. But other than that, nobody shot the ball well. So get everybody else involved. Let him dominate on the defensive end.
You got to attack, though. Like, Dennis Schroeder was aggressive, and he had 19 points. So we definitely need to attack.
Oh, Schroeder. No, I'm sorry. You're right, brother.
Dennis Schroeder have 19 points.
Schroeder played well.
We are sleeping on Schroeder right now. The boy
I
have
forgot
19 points.
That's why I was like, who else? I forgot. I did.
Dennis
Schroeder did play well. He didn't shoot a lot, but he got 10 free throws.
Exactly.
You're right. You're right.
He attack.
Yeah, you're right. Dennis Schroeder did play well.
The boy's a menace.
Austin was mid. Like, he didn't score that many points, but like he had some big buckets in the third and I think the fourth too.
And he had some good passes as well. He was setting up guys as well.
I just think the Lakers need to impose their will on this team. Really, I mean, like, really impose themselves on them, really dominate them on the inside, really, because we could have played much better, in my opinion. Now, 100%. Defensively, second half we got turned up. You know, we were good defensively second half, but I think we can play a better game, a much better game than what we played against them, especially shooting.
We could.
Turnovers wise, I mean, we started off bad. We kind of cured that the second half, but we started off bad with the turnovers. I think if we can get off to a good start, because our defense seems to get better as the game goes on. That's what I'm talking about. Instead of them jumping out 10-2, we need to jump out 12, 13, 14-2. Right? Then as the game goes on, our defense gets stronger, then we can impose them. That's why I'm saying impose it. We should be, if we up 18-20 at halftime, we're imposing our will on them. And see, you're not going to get them to quit, though, y'all. They're champs. They're not going to quit. They're going to keep fighting. So, but we need to slap them. When they fight, we need to slap them. Tell them sit down. That's what we need to do. So that's what I'm hoping the Lakers can do tonight, and then get a little bit of rest going back home, which is really nothing because it's right down the street. It's right down the street. I don't like this every other night game book. I don't like that. I've never seen that where every game's that way. I can see the first three or the last four or whatever. I ain't never seen it like that when a whole series is that way. Hey, kicking it with Chris, another Detroit Pistons fan in the house. Appreciate you. Supporting in the super chat, brother. He said, Kareem and Elder, are you giving up on Beasley? I am not. I'm not. Kareem, you giving up on Beasley?
No, you can't.
Yeah, I think it should play tonight. I think Beasley should play tonight. I do.
Because I know how streak shooters is. You know, once it's a hit or miss. You know how them guys is, them streak shooters.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And to me, if the Lakers are gonna let what's the name them just bomb away at three, I mean they gave up 53 threes, y'all. It's not like they didn't bomb away at threes. Shoot, I may try something crazy where I just, have when I got Schroeder out there, I'm taking old boy out because I think Schroeder can do okay on Curry. Not great, but okay. But I'll put Schroeder out there, maybe blitz Curry while he's on the floor. But then I got Rui out there, and I got old boy out there, Beasley with him too. So you got a bunch of shooters out there with him. You see what I'm saying? I'm loading him up with scores like that at that time. AD, Beasley, Schroeder, maybe Reeves, and what's his name? See, I'm Rui with Rui.
Yeah,
See, I'm loading him up with shooters. Then you see what I'm saying? I'm gonna load him up with scores. Everybody that can knock the three ball down. That's the kind of lineups I'm gonna try to get Beasley some minutes. Because when that second unit come in, you think they're gonna put Poole on Beasley? Beasley's gonna get some looks, y'all. Poole's defense horrible. See, that's what I would do when I see Poole come in. Now I'm putting Beasley in because Beasley can be solid defensively. He's not like a elite defender, but he's always in the right position. You know what I mean? He ain't got those glaring problems like Troy Brown had lately, and definitely not like Walker. Walker just gets lost, and I'm sorry, he don't make rotations. Beasley will do that. Put him in when they got weaker defenders in. One of them guys on the defensive end has got to guard him. Okay, cool. Maybe he can get some real good clean looks then. Because that's the stuff old boy do. What's his name? Poole. Poole get lost all the time defensively. He ain't gonna rotate. See, old boy, now think about this, y'all. How does a man have 23 rebounds in a game and lose his starting job? Think about that. And everybody mad at Steve Kerr, bro. Steve Kerr understands. Kareem, I don't know if I text you. I may have text you. I might have texted you. But I was like, they desperate. I could tell after game one. Golden State is desperate, y'all. They are. They realize
that means
this.
They're desperate.
Oh yeah.
Time to
Oh
send
yeah.
them
This
home,
a guy
man.
that wasn't even playing. He wasn't even playing in the first round.
Let's sweep them out. The faster we sweep Warriors out, the more our guys can get some rest.
It's not gonna be a sweep. We got Philip. Philip said Warrior K. Philip on the cash. I appreciate you, bro.
I tell you this: whoever JaMychal Green is, I'm going. If he guard LeBron or AD, go at him, bro. Go at him. Even if they put him on what's his name? Reeves. Whoever get JaMychal Green. Go at him. I'm gonna piss it. Go at him. Yep. Go at him. Yeah. And my thing with the minutes, y'all, I'm not saying put Beasley out there and start a minute. I think the first half we need to give them guys minutes. Beasley, Gabriel, Brown, those guys need to get, let's just say you add 2 more minutes each on y'all. That's a lot. Now that's extra rest for AD Brown. Now when they want to play the whole second half, they don't already have 20 out of 24 minutes logged. You see what I'm saying? They had 15 minutes logged. That's what I would prefer in this game because I'm playing with house money. I got to find some way to rest these dudes because Bron is old. He's just old and he gets tired. And he knows what's the name of them going to come out desperate. They going to come out gunning tonight. Watch. They're going to come out gunning. I just hope and believe they're going to be broke, honestly. I hope and believe they're going to be broke.
Are we trying to give them a game or are we trying to win the game? Because I'm like, I could play some guys if we're trying to give them a game. But if we're trying to win the game, we got to go with a winning formula.
I don't see the Warriors.
I care more about winning a series than just one game. So I'm not giving them anything. What I'm saying is, I know when games are going to be every other night, and my guys are old. Like AD's are old 30, LeBron's 38, almost 39. I got to find ways to get them guys rest during the game. One day off is not getting them dudes rest. I've got to find ways to cut their minutes. Well, I'm up 1. Here's the goal. Like when you're a coach or you're a player and you're an underdog like the Lakers and you're on the road to start the first 2 games, what's your goal? Every single team has the same goal. Go and split. That's what they say. Nobody says, let's go win both. Nobody does that because that's unrealistic. What a team says is, let's split. Well, we got the split already. So now is the time where you experiment and try to see what can work. I'm not saying, again, I'll repeat it for the hearing impaired. I'm not saying put those guys out there and starter minutes. I'm saying get them minutes early so that your best players can play later in the second half. That's all I'm saying. And that's not giving them a game. That's not giving them a game. I'm gonna tell you right now, if you don't say you play AD 44 minutes tonight and you play LeBron 40 minutes tonight, imagine doing that and you lose the game. Now every single one of you will be in here dogging Darvin Ham. Shouldn't have played him that much. You should have run it. Should have called. You've been doing all that. You got to find ways to rest my older guys. And another thing I'm doing, I'm slowing down that pace. We're not running and gunning. Because if you notice, they didn't do nothing with the Lakers in half court. The only way they really were scoring in transition, y'all. Getting offensive rebounds and in transition. I got to cut that out. So I got to slow this pace down. I got to slow it down. That's what I'm doing if I'm coaching. I'm slowing down this pace. I'm getting more guys minutes early. I'm experimenting this game to see if I can get some guys some confidence and get going because I'm going to need them down the series. I'm going to need them down the road. Even if it's not this series, I may need them in the next series.
So maybe we need to play a 9-man lineup so people got more rest if that's the case.
I would do that tonight. Now, I'm not saying every game, but I would do that tonight. I'm not going to lie. I would do that tonight. I would have in my game plan Gabriel getting X amount of minutes. Hopefully he go more because if they're playing well, I can give him more minutes. Rui, so many minutes. What's his name? Beasley, so many minutes. Brown, there's your 9-man lineup right there. There it is. Those guys are going to play early for me, though. They're going to play early because I need to see what's up. So hopefully the starters can come out and slap the crap out of them, go up in the first 5 minutes, like they did on us. If we go out something like that, make it easy to get these guys in. And make it easy then. But I don't expect that because, again, this team desperate. They're at home. They're world champs, y'all. They're not going to go away.
They're not.
But they ain't going nowhere. They're going to fight now. They're going to scrap.
I'm like, we Lakers are world champs too. People forgot that we're champs too.
Yeah,
no problem.
Between the two Lakers, that's champs. This
team they just got more guys that are champs than we do. We got a couple. They got a whole team. Their whole team just won last year. So again, I don't necessarily say that gives them an advantage. All it does is say you got to beat them. And the Lakers have the mindset after game one to show we'll go beat you. We'll take the game if you make us. And that's why I'm saying impose your will. I do everything in the paint today. Penetrate, drive. I'm telling you, I would not be surprised. I'd be like, look, we may have 8 3-pointers in the first half if it's me. I want them taking them up because y'all don't know how hard that is having to guard guys, penetrating, kicking. You got to rotate. That takes a lot of your energy. That's why teams wear out with Golden State. They getting in that lane, kicking it, rotating that ball 6, 7 times. That take a lot of energy, bro. It take a lot of energy. And by the second half, you done. You ain't got no legs left. So I'm interested in tonight's game. I like the chess move that Steve Kerr has done by putting old boy in the starting lineup. I like it. Let's see what the Lakers go. Let's see what Darvin Ham can do. Let's see what the Lakers can do.
Yeah, we need to come out here and take this game, man. I want them to take this game.
When you look at what the Lakers did in this last game, think about it, y'all. They didn't respect nobody 3-ball except Clay, Steph, and Poole. They gave Wiggins shots. They gave Green shot. The other Green, Jermichael Green. Oh, they definitely gave Looney and Draymond Green shots. They didn't care who else was out there on the floor. Anybody else? Moody. Remember, Moody came in. They wide open. They don't care. They don't care. So maybe this is his strategy where he figures something out like, hey, they're not as good as shooters if you just leave them wide open. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Typically your percentages go up, but I was surprised the Lakers gave them 53 3-pointers. 53. That's over half their shots.
I'm like, it seems like they didn't want to go to the paint though, because I feel like the Lakers would have more blocks if they just drive to the paint.
Hey, y'all see that? Hey, bless you, fam. Joshua loves me and my family. He put in there, Looney sick, y'all. Looney sick. That's why. Okay, it ain't no major chess move then. Okay, he's sick. They ain't had no choice but to. Okay, he's sick.
So maybe Looney not playing tonight at all. Okay.
We'll see. Hey, my holy king, you must be a what's-name fan because Curry definitely ain't gonna go off on no 49 tonight. No, you need a bunch of late. He would.
Steph Curry
Steph
ain't
needs
going
layups
nowhere.
for that. He needs a bunch of layups to do that, bro. Like he
He's
got
not
against the
going
Kings.
nowhere.
Think about that, y'all. With the Kings, y'all
The
remember what his
Lakers is not the Kings.
No, I'm saying they're not. And y'all remember what his shooting numbers were? I think he only made 7 threes, y'all. He made 20 shots.
The rest of
20
it
at
was in the
38.
paint.
That's what it was. He was 20 at 38. He only had 7 threes. That means he made 13 shots inside. He got a ton of layups, y'all.
Yep.
He ain't
Yes,
getting
he
them against
did.
the Lakers at all. Matter of fact, did he even get a layup? I mean, he got that one little sideway where it was a crazy pick at the end. But I think I might have seen that brother get one layup in that whole game. And it was a floater going to the side out of bounds almost. Like, yeah, I don't see Curry going for 49 against this defense, bro. This defense just too good. I just don't see it. Now, if he just get hot and the Booker hit 15 threes, well, what can you do? What can you do?
And Steph
You know,
Curry is hitting shot from off court. That's the only way that's going to happen. And he's not going to be
I,
taking like 10 half court shots. I don't see him
hey,
doing 10
hey,
half court
my
shots.
my my
Those are
holy
not
king.
good shots. I'm sorry to say. Those are
I
still
agree.
bad shots.
They were tougher shots than me. I can't say bad because he can make them, but they tough shots and they were contested. So I get it. Hey, my holy king, since you so stuck on him getting 49, I'll do this. I bet he won't even score 40. He's not going to get 40 against the Lakers tonight. He's not.
I'm
He's
saying
not going to get 40.
we could even keep him on the
What up,
27
Bree?
if we execute our game plan better. We
What'd you
could
say,
keep him on the
Kareem? What'd you say,
27.
Kareem?
No, I was shouting out Bree.
Oh, yeah. He's not even going to get,
What
hey,
up, Foster
salute Bree
Brown? What
Love.
up,
Salute
Bree?
Bree Love. Yeah, he's not going to
What
get
up,
40.
Bree
He
Russell?
won't get the 40s against the Lakers. Yeah. Well, he's not getting in there. That paint is taken care of. So I'm sure they're going to try to do some different stuff to get him looks and all that stuff. Again, I mean, Steph a warrior. No doubt about it. He's a warrior. He's a gamer. I expect him to show up and play, but I also expect him to be harassed all night by a 6'8" dude while he's 6'2". I expect that. That makes a difference, as you can see. That makes a difference. Now, he may be pissed that everybody's giving Vanderbilt credit for making him shoot bad, so he may light Vanderbilt up tonight. I still don't
Yeah,
see 40.
I
I don't see
was
40.
saying that.
I don't see 40 though. The Lakers D is just the only way he getting 40 is if he got to make 10 to 12 threes. 10 to 12. He makes 10 to 12 threes, he gonna get that because he's just on fire and you can't do nothing about that. If he just shooting from the parking lot, I mean you can't do nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? But the normal way he does it by dicing you up, getting in the lane, dribbling all that ain't happening, bro. Because old boy got too good a makeup D, and he's 6'8". See, when Curry even get around him, he can get back quick on Curry, bro. I was wrong on that because I actually agreed with Ticket when he was on what's the name, saying that the Lakers didn't need to put Vanderbilt on him. You know, I kind of agreed with that at the time, but boy, I was wrong on that. I was wrong. They definitely need to keep Vanderbilt on him playing like
Trying to
he
put a
plays.
straight jacket on him. He ain't going
Yeah,
nowhere.
I just think you got to help him because Curry's great. He's gonna be able to adjust. You know
Yeah,
what I
the
mean?
thing is, you
So
force.
you gotta throw
Remember,
some other stuff at him tonight.
remember with Steph, the help. So Vando, chase him a lot of time into LeBron and AD waiting for him. Like chase him into us, force him in the paint. LeBron and AD will be waiting for him. Chase him off of the 3-point line and send him in the paint. That's where we need him to go.
I'm not getting okay. That's two now. Cordarius Reed said, "I'm talking like a Warrior fan." What are they listening to? I'm not understanding what y'all are listening to. So okay, I'm a Laker fan, but I can't give the Warriors props for the stuff they actually do good, y'all. That makes me a Warriors fan because I say they shoot the ball well, or I'm trying to understand because this brother that's in here with us, I don't know his name, but he's saying that he thinking I'm cheering for the Warriors. Now you saying it. I don't. What are y'all listening to? This is called game analysis. That's what it's called. But I'm not this biased. Okay, I'm just gonna say everything great for the Lakers and dog the other team. That ain't what I do. I tell you what I see.
Salute Kareem, salute Elder.
What up,
Hey,
Dre?
salute my brother. Salute. Oh, the game. What time the game coming on now, ain't it?
Oh, word.
Oh yeah.
I'll
Y'all
be
already know
5
that.
o'clock.
Yeah,
I'm about to
5 more
bounce.
minutes. We'll be
I'm about to
5 more
bounce.
minutes, y'all.
Oh, the game
Yeah,
coming
I
on
got
5 minutes.
Golden State winning tonight, but I got the Lakers in 6.
Yeah, I could. He said 14 minutes.
Yeah.
But
It's gonna be a dogfight tonight, though. Yeah, man. It's gonna be a dogfight tonight for y'all, Reem, man. The war's gonna come with that passion tonight.
Yeah, it's gonna be a rough night, man. It's definitely gonna be a rough night, but we got to weather the storm.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. I'm gonna be real with you. I got the Lakers in 6, man. But if they win this game right here, man, woo, that puts a lot of pressure on Golden State, man.
Yeah.
Especially with them not being a great on the road team. I mean, I know they beat the Kings or whatever, but beating the Kings is different than beating the Lakers. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
So,
well, AD and Bron, it's a big difference.
oh yeah, I'm gonna spend AD to have another monster game tonight, man. For some reason, he loved playing against Golden State.
What channel is on?
I believe it's TNT, right?
Everybody know what channel the game coming on tonight?
It's on ESPN. ESPN.
It's on ESPN.
ESPN. All right, cool. Thank y'all.
Yeah, it's gonna be lit.
Hey man, your man Russ said he still want his ring, man.
Pat Bev said it too.
I know, right? Hey, Elder. So if Russ still get his ring, that mean LeBron go there because Russ still get a ring, right?
Stop it, bro. Stop it.
Yeah,
I'm just trolling.
I know you is. I know you is, bro. Hey, but believe you me though. Honestly, I would give Russ one. I would not give Bev one. Because Bev chose Bev. I would. Russ was there a year and a half, right? Russ never asked to leave. The Lakers wanted to get rid of Russ. Bev asked to go. He came in, was only in for a couple months, and then asked to leave. You think I'm giving you a ring, nigga? Hell no. I wouldn't give Bev nothing.
He played good coming off the bench too when he accepted that role. So
I'm like, Russ was sucking up too much of the Lakers cap space and not doing anything for them. That was the biggest problem. We got to get rid of Russ. He was way too expensive, sucking up all of our cap space and not delivering what he was supposed to.
He couldn't.
I agree, but I would give him. If I'm giving anybody a ring, I would give it to. Again, I'm not even at that point, but I would give it to Russ over
the Clippers.
Bev.
Russ is not sucking up the Clippers cap space.
And he played much better. He played much better for the
contract no more, bro. He on a veteran minimum.
Exactly.
Yeah. They finna pay him though.
He's not sucking up their cap space.
They about to pay him though.
And he's actually playing better for the Clippers that pay him less than money.
How much can they pay him up to?
I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna work all that out. Like I don't know what they're allowed to pay him actually. I don't know. I think because he's a free agent, but they signed him on the what's the name. So I don't know. I got to go look and see what they're even allowed to offer him. They said they're going to resign him. Yeah, Angie in here? I ain't seen Angie.
She here.
Yeah, somebody look it up and see.
For $12 million at least.
Because he wasn't like he was what do they call that? What do they call those pickups? He was not a free agent signing. He was a buyout. So there's different rules. If he was a free agent signing like a Troy Brown was at the beginning of the season, the Lakers can only offer him 15% increase. That's it. Because they didn't give him a contract over 1 year. If he'd have got a multi-year contract, then they might have been able to go back to the drawing board and extend him. You see what I'm saying? Off of that current contract. But if they only give him 1 year, the most you can do to re-sign that player is, I think it's a 15% increase. So if that's the case, Russ won't be back because he's going to find somebody to give him more money than that. Russ played well. If you looked at what he did, he played well defensively. Russ wasn't no issue. They love Russ. Russ played well. He played well for the Clippers. And you put shooters around Russ, Russ can still get the job done. He still get it done.
I feel like he need his own team. He need a young team. He need his own team, a young team where he could shine.
Nah, you ain't gonna win.
We don't care about Russ winning. We care about Russ getting triple-double. Don't give a damn about he winning.
Hey, he'll be excellent in a place like Houston.
There you go.
Them young guys they got in Houston, like the running gun, that's his style right there.
That's Russ style right there, 100%.
I wouldn't be surprised if a team like Orlando try to get him too.
Houston getting no boy back. They getting Harden going for money. He going back there. I just think he needs a team with shooters. As long as it's shooters. Now Russ, to me, don't make sense to go to Orlando. Don't fit his lifestyle. They're not winning no chip with him. You know, it don't make sense to go to a team like that. He's gonna want to be on a contender. Actually, Russ gonna want to stay there. So whatever the max they can offer him, Russ will probably be good with. It ain't like, let's keep it real, y'all. What does he have? 2 supermax contracts? You know what I mean?
They might just send him to Brooklyn. Brooklyn needs some pieces. They might send him to Brooklyn.
No, not send. They can't send him anywhere. He's a free agent, so he can decide where he wants to go. And I think Russ is gonna stay with the Clippers. I really do. He
I
wants
think
to
so
be in
too.
LA. Yeah, he wants to be in
I
LA.
don't think
So
Brooklyn got cap
if the
space anyway.
Clippers if the Clippers say this is because they had him on the team, they can keep him and say, well, this is the most we can offer. And if they get like a mid level, like say they give him the mid level exemption, that $9-10 million, do a 3-year deal. I think that's the longest you can go on that, 2 or 3
That's the
years.
longest, 3.
Yeah, 3. So if they say 3-year, $32 million, Russ may say yes because Russ ain't trying to leave LA. Russ is what, 34, 35? Russ is older, y'all. So think about it. They get that contract. That's the last one. He's 37. Russ probably done. And he got all the other business stuff going on. He ain't finna go nowhere just to, and these guys ain't no one's finna offer Russ a max deal. So he knows that. So he's not, there's nobody out there gonna say, look, Russ, we love you. We're gonna give you 40 million, 120 million over 3 years. Nobody's finna say that.
The most I
So
see him getting is that mid level, around $12 million.
Well, I think teams would do like a 345, Kareem. I do. If they could, like if Russ would take it. Yeah, 3-year 45, 15 a year. I think teams would do that. But the teams that will offer that, I don't think Russ gonna be interested in. I don't think for that kind of money, Russ will be like, I'd rather take $5 million less and stay at home in LA. Be with my family all the time, do my businesses, all this stuff. The only other thing, now the brother did say Brooklyn.
Yeah,
I don't
Brooklyn.
know
I
if
was
New
about
York.
to say Brooklyn would be a good fit.
I don't know if New York is a appeal to him because he's in that fashion stuff, y'all. And I know New York is a huge place for that. So I don't know about that, but I can't really see him going anywhere else if he leaves LA. Think about it, y'all. He was with OKC trying to get to LA. He went to Houston, then he went to the Wizards. I mean, he was doing all that just to get to LA. Now he's here and he's gonna leave. I think Russ gonna take whatever they can give him, and be happy.
I think if you go to Brooklyn, they could be a playoff contending team next year.
Well, they was in the playoffs this year, so got bounced.
Yeah, he could definitely help Brooklyn. I could see him helping Brooklyn and making some nice in the East.
Let's see. I don't know. It'd be interesting. It's gonna be all kind of movement, I think, this summer. It really is. Trades, draft trades, superstars on the move, I believe. So we're gonna see.
I think this offseason is gonna be crazy.
I do too, Kareem. I agree. Man, I'm about to go, y'all. I'm gonna get set up watching the game, man. Salute, my brother.
The game about to start.
Salute.
Yo, so I appreciate everybody coming through. I might come out after the game since the game come on 9 o'clock. So I might be able to come back. He said likes are matching. Yeah, you're right. You're right, bro. Joshua, you're right. The likes is definitely, that's what my boy Knowledge is telling me. He said, Reg Dog TV, let's make a deal. Yo, but yeah, let's go watch the game. I got to prepare for it. Let me go grab something to eat. I definitely catch you guys. Hit that like button and subscribe.
Actually, I have the game on in the background there. They didn't start yet though. They said 5